Hello, thank you for joining us today. You're here with Tennille, and we're here for Cascade Sports. And today we're interviewing a most awesome guest, Boo Richardson, who is a professional basketball player overseas. Tell us a little bit about what motivated you to want to play ball overseas.
It's always been a dream to play professional basketball, to go to the NBA. And as I got older, overseas it's professional. And, guys before me went overseas, and it's always been a pipeline to go overseas and play professionally and get paid for it.
Awesome. Now, have you played for any other teams or any other countries besides Bosnia?
I got a couple contracts to go over to Germany. I actually played a full season in Bosnia, and I went on a professional tour with LTD, Living the Dream organization, to Poland, Ukraine. So that was the 4 or 5 countries that I've been to and played for.
Awesome. Now, did you start playing basketball at an early age? You were one of those people, you were playing at 2 years old and you were out before the street lights came on, or did you start late in life? Or
Yeah, I started playing basketball as I can remember. I was 4 years old.
Okay.
I definitely started with the ball in your socks up, throwing them in the trash can, hanging the hangers up to the door, and playing basketball there and outside. We didn't have a lot of money growing up where I was at, so I didn't have a basketball goal. So I used to play in the trash can. So I've definitely been playing for a long, long time now.
And what opportunities actually opened up that led the way for you to go overseas?
Man, basketball is more than a sport or a game. You meet so many good people, and I had the opportunity to go coach at Illinois State, where I graduated from. I was actually training and working out there, just a workout, and I got a phone call. Well, my coach, Tim Jankovic, got a phone call saying they needed a point guard to go over play in Bosnia. And he's like, I got one downstairs. So, I was there coaching, and I was working out, just trying to stay healthy. And I got a professional contract. I got my second professional contract there.
Now, I have a question, because Layla Ali always says it's not the skill, it's the will. So do you really have to have the skill to play basketball, or can anybody learn that? Is it truly that drive, determination, and passion that is what sets someone apart?
I definitely say heart. You got to have that heart. Everything else is for the birds, as far as the skill and stuff like that. If you say you could do it, you could do it. You got to put the time into it, just like anything. Cooking, schoolwork, just anything. If you study and put your time into it, you can become a better basketball player. So
now, what is the ultimate goal?
Man, to really just continue to play as long as I can, and once I get done, I want to get back. And I kind of been dabbling with training, coaching, mentoring, just kind of helping the youth of my city, even the states that I've been to. As far as Illinois State, I go to school out there. I try to mentor kids from there. Texas, where I play semi-pro ball at, and then around the world, I got fans and people that look up to me. So the ultimate goal is just to give people what I didn't have.
Excellent. Now, for us NBA-wise, if there was a particular team that you would want to play for, tell that team, who is it? Who do you want to go play for?
Man, I definitely play for anybody that's going to pay me a contract, the league minimum, but I would definitely go for the money. But at this time, like I said, basketball is bigger than money for me. It's my dream. It's something I love to do. So if the Bobcats was to pick me, I'd go play for them. The Bulls, the Lakers, whoever would pick me, I would go play for y'all. 10-day contract, whatever it is,
Awesome.
I would come play.
And tell me a little bit about contract. What is the minimum to the maximum that someone can look forward to playing overseas?
We kind of touched shoulders about that earlier. As far as it's contracts overseas, they offer you. We'll pay for your meal. We won't give you no money. We'll pay for your food if you come play for our country. And there's some guys over there making close to $1 million, maybe a month to a season, things like that. I know one of my lowest contracts was probably about $3,500 a month. Everything paid for, different things like that. So I know different guys that got $20,000 contracts a month, $60,000 contracts a month, and them just my peers that I know personally. But I don't know the highest contract.
Is basketball universal?
Yeah, it's definitely universal.
Tell me what makes, to you, who is the best basketball player ever?
Michael Jordan.
Okay.
And that's because I got to see him play as a kid and, growing up, being a young man, I got to see Michael Jordan play, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, things like that. But my time, I had to say Michael Jordan. Before that, Wilt Chamberlain, stuff like that. just different. Pistol Pete, I didn't get to see them guys play, but Michael Jordan, I got to see him play, and I rank him as the greatest player.
What are some qualities, some characteristics that you feel that make a basketball player great?
Man, my coach always told me it's kind of like the time you step in the gym, by you wearing your hat straight forward, or taking it off, coming in the gym, pants pulled up, yes ma'am, yes sir, yes coach, things like that carries over between the lines as far as you touching every line and talking. And so it's a lot of different characteristics in basketball. That's why I tell people it's more than a game, because it helps you with time management, helping you with people skills, and so many different things, and learning different cultures. So,
what is the peak or prime age for a basketball player?
I definitely say my peak was about 24, 25. And that's when I actually started dunking the basketball.
Okay.
So that's just my peak, but I think basketball peaks probably about the 25 to 28, 30 years old.
Okay.
And, it all depends on how you take care of your body.
And if you take care of your body and your body is at its optimal best, what is the year span? Is it 5 years, 10 years, 15? What is the longevity of a great career?
I always like to send a shout out to Earl Watson. He's a veteran from the Kansas City area. He's playing for the Portland Trailblazers now. He's 30 plus, and he's been doing it for, probably about, I think, 15 plus years now. And that guy's healthy. He didn't have some injuries and stuff like that. But, I kind of look up to him as a guy, that maintained a great career. Might not been as successful as LeBron James, but he's still making good money. He's providing for his family, and he's healthy at 30 plus years old, and he probably retired.
Okay, what about Anthony Peeler?
Great, yeah. Matter of fact, it's a long story with that, but I ran in touch with him. I got in touch with him when I was a kid, and he always told me a lot of things about taking care of your body and putting your time in. And he's from Kansas City, Missouri, and so I look up to him too. And he had a great career. So,
what would you tell young people, say someone who's 2 or 5 or even 12 that wants to have a career in basketball? Where do they start?
Your dreams. You start with your dreams and your short-term goals by just writing things down and putting in the hard work and the effort and the time, and always being a listener and a sponge as far as, people telling you the good and the bad. You got to take it and not think you bigger than the next person and think you know things already. So.
You seem so humble. How did that come about? And I just have to say this because I'm sitting here in my mind like, wow, but you're so humble. So where does the humility come from?
My grandma, it definitely came from my grandma. But like I said, I grew up on 11th Street in Kansas City, Kansas. Really came from nothing. But the people, my neighborhood, my community, my basketball family, my immediate family, the Richardsons, and just traveling, that helped me be humble. Because like I said, I came from nothing, like I told you before, playing with a sock, in a trash can. So coming from that, not having a silver spoon in my mouth, you kind of appreciate more things. I had to earn everything I had in life, and the people that's been with me in my life, we've been through a lot of ups and downs, and I'm just thankful for 28 years and, being able to play basketball and coach it and to meet great people like yourself. So thank you so much.
I'm too dark to be blessed, and now I'm humbled.
Man, we all should be humbled.
That is true. So. What can we look forward to from Boo Richardson in the future?
I'm trying to get my foot, established as far as the basketball training, the AAU coaching, just different things like that. So I tell every people, like, they follow me on Facebook and Twitter. I'll just be living, just a 28-year-old person right now, just trying to figure it out. I'm not in a rush to really kind of establish nothing. So just trying to see what I'm good at and what I can be good at.
Excellent, excellent. Any final words for our viewers? I am so honored to have Boo Richardson here with us with Cascade Sports. Anything you want to tell our viewers as we wrap it up?
Just thank you guys for tuning in and, support this. I'm definitely supporting this movement. Keep Kansas alive by doing the right things in sports, the community, whatever. Just keep supporting everything.
All right, we'd like to thank you for being with us today. This is Tennille and Boo Richardson for Cascade Sports. Have a great day.
What's up, Kansas City? I'm Brianna Garlington.
I'm Charles Williams.
And I'm Derek Parker.
And we are CMG. And we would like to welcome you to follow both websites. That's whatsupkansascity.net and CascadeSports.tv.
Some of our programs consist of Are You Awoke?, Coach's Corner, and many more interviews, news, and blogs.
Be sure to like our Facebook page and follow us on Instagram at Cascade Media Group and Twitter at What's Up KC and Cascade Sports.
And remember, the victory we call success
Goes to the best prepared.
And when you invest in your community,
You are really just investing in yourself.
So don't just like it, share it.